Hello friend. I want to tell you about the Volkswagen Polo car. It's easy to get lost when choosing a small car from the B segment. In this case, apart from design, reliability is what counts above all. The older versions of the Volkswagen Polo enjoyed a good reputation and did not cause users too many problems. Is it the same with the fifth generation of the car? Quite recently, the car underwent a modernization. The front was changed primarily, headlights and bumper. The engine offer included a reinforced 1.0L engine, with 60 HP and 75 hydrogen phosphide. The 1.2 TSI and 1.4 TSI units also received an additional power boost. The catalog also includes a new 1.4 TDI diesel engine generating power from 75 to 90 HP. Since then, the car has been consistently manufactured in Spain, Russia, Germany, China and India. Cars from the Volkswagen Group have always offered a wide selection of engines. Theoretically, everyone will find something for themselves here, but in practice many drive units have factory defects, and their choice can end in disaster for you. If you have set your sights on a car with a modern TSI engine, you need to be careful. Regardless of whether you choose the 1.2L, 1.4L or 2.0L variant, you can expect damage to the timing chain tensioner. Due to the presence of direct fuel injection, carbon deposits build up on the valves in many examples. The most prone to failures is the 1.4L unit, which has been known to crack pistons, damage to water pump clutches, and sometimes failures of the injection system. The lower the power, the lower the risk of a serious failure. Of all the TSI engines, the largest 2.0-liter engine definitely causes the fewest operating problems. Unfortunately, it is reserved only for the sporty RWRC version. Naturally aspirated engines can be safely recommended, although the exception here is the 3-cylinder 1.2-liter engine, which is neither dynamic nor smooth, and is not particularly economical either. Among the diesel engines, due to its much better elasticity, the clear favorite is of course the 1.6-liter engine, provided that it has at least 90 hydrogen phosphide. But it must be remembered that the injection system here gets damaged quite quickly, and in the early production units the control electronics fail. Note, all diesel versions are equipped with a particulate filter. Are you planning to use the car in the city? You will probably have problems. You won't find anything you wouldn't expect in the Volkswagen Polo V. The front suspension uses McPherson struts, and the rear suspension uses a torsion beam. Regardless of the engine version, the drive is always transmitted only to the front wheels. Any other solution would unnecessarily weigh down the car. There are 3 gearboxes to choose from, 5 or 6-speed manual and 7-speed automated DSG. Safety, as befits a modern Volkswagen design, it is at the highest level. In Euro NCAP crash tests the Polo V achieved a sensational result of 5 stars. The Volkswagen Polo V is still a relatively young car, but it often happens that even in cars with such a short history, spectacular failures are noted. Here, the biggest problem is the TSI engines. You should also approach models with a DSG gearbox with reserve, in which there are problems with the software. Fortunately, it is usually enough to install new ones. When deciding on a car with such a gearbox, it is worth taking care of regular replacement of the gearbox oil. Otherwise you will face serious failures and expenses. You can also have some concerns about manual gearboxes, where synchronizer failures occur. If the model you are looking at grinds when changing gears, it is better to pass on it. Before buying, be sure to check the condition of the suspension, as there are cases of premature wear of shock absorbers. There have also been several incidents of spontaneous damage to the wiring harnesses, which rub against the side members due to incorrect attachment. Polo V users complain about the paintwork being too delicate and prone to scratches. Fortunately, no corrosion problems have been reported so far. Occasionally, the joint covers are damaged, although this is a minor issue, and if you do not replace them in good time, you will have to buy new joints. There is another problem, a noisy air conditioning compressor. In most cases, it is enough to replace its solenoid valve. Apart from a few major mishaps, there are no major faults to be found here. Even minor faults are few and far between. If you decide on a reliable engine version, you will enjoy trouble-free operation. Rarely occurring faults are not the only strong point of the small Volkswagen. The car must also be praised for its intuitive operation of onboard devices, economical and dynamic engines, good handling and the high quality of the elements used in the interior. Cons: problematic TSI engines, mirrors that are too small, a large loading sill and a small boot, a cramped interior and a somewhat conservative design. Add to that the high prices of used cars and the high costs of some repairs. Thanks for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and rate my video. If you know of any problems with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to write about them in the comments.
I have good news for you. Now, if you are planning to buy a used car, or learn more about your car, you no longer need to search for the information you need on the internet. We have collected everything in one place for you, on the website carme.pro. Here you can find out everything about the car, what breaks and at what mileage, any problems with engines, chassis or gearboxes, which trim levels are better not to mess with and how not to lose money buying a used car. You will learn all this on carme.pro.